Wherever you are in this world, good morning to you. I hope you're doing well. Taking my walk this morning, and I'm going to be giving you some important walking tips. Very necessary walking tips. And in addition, I'm going to ask an important request. So I hope you stay, watch, learn, and then when you do start your walk, you will use these tips. Joshua, good morning. Good morning. You're first again. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for always remembering your thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. You're great. That's good. It's good to have a great morning. Yeah. Are you going on the bus today? I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you for stopping by. And when you do, please remember to leave a thumbs up. I would certainly appreciate it. And please, if you don't mind just staying on, I have a very important request as well. Oh, not today, till November 26th. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying. I sure appreciate it. Morning. All right. Coming to work in the park. Yes, Joshua, thank you so much for coming by. And for all those who will today, I'm walking in the nature park today. Yeah, walking in nature. And I'm going to give you some tips that when you go to walk, you can use these tips. So wherever you are today, I pray that you're doing well, that your day will or is prosperous, depending on what time it is where you are now. I hope you have a very prosperous day, blessing, productive one as well. Manish, good morning from India. Thank you so much. So I guess it's afternoon where you are now. Yeah, it should be. Good afternoon to you. Thank you for stopping by. And if you don't mind, would you leave a thumbs up, please? Manish, yes. I'm walking in nature. And while I'm walking, I'm going to give some very necessary tips. And the first tip is what I would say is for those of you who are not used to walking and you want to start small. Begin with short walks. 20 minutes beginning is good. Here's a pond right here. There's some fish and other live animals in there, but it's cloudy. You can't see in there right now. So Manish, thanks again for coming. There are turtles and all sorts of wildlife in this pond right here. Yeah, so when you're going to start walking, you can see it's very windy too. It's a nice day, nice morning. It's 9:11, 11 minutes after 9 a.m. Start walking small, 20 minutes a day. If you start small, then you'll be able to improve. 20 minutes of swift walking is a mile. It'll get you to a mile. And just imagine if you can start out with a mile each day. By the time you finish the month, you'll be at 30 miles already, at least. And that's for intentional walking now. We're not talking about the walk you do from the bedroom to the kitchen to the none of that stuff. It's intentional walking. When you get out, you decide, I'm going to walk today. And you get out and walk. Start small for 20 minutes. Yeah. And as I walk, I'm going to be asking a request from each of you. So I'm going to wait for some when other people come on so I can ask, let you know what the request is. Here's another pond. And this one is a little bit clearer. Don't see the fish. All the fishes that are usually here. I know they're in there. I can see them, but you probably can't. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for coming. Remember your thumbs up, please. I appreciate it. Yeah, there are all kinds of wildlife. Fish, turtles, frogs, all kinds of stuff living in this pond. Yeah, so the first tip, do short walks first. I would say 20 minutes is a good way to start. The next tip is to plan walking in your daily routine. Plan the walk. Schedule it. Just like how you schedule breakfast, lunch, dinner, schedule your walks. When you put it in your schedule, then it becomes a part of you. When you schedule your walks, it becomes a part of you. Just like they say, you get up, you said, okay, I'm going to have breakfast today. Or I'm going to work. I'm going to the grocery store. You schedule all those things, schedule your walks. Make it a daily thing every day. Yeah. Then it becomes such a part of you that you just know it's the one thing I need to do today. There are lots of trails down here. The trails that take you down there, they cleaned up some of it too. But if I go in there, I'll lose connection, so I don't. Yep, so schedule your walk. Walk, make it a short walk for the first time, maybe the first month. And I guarantee you, if you try to do that before the month is over, you're going to find yourself walking more than 20 minutes because then your body gets used to it and you can handle even double that amount of time. Yeah. Schedule your walks, make it short duration. Some lovely flora in here. The next tip, now some people don't like to walk by themselves. So I suggest you find a buddy, walk with friends, family members, or even your pet. Yeah, walk with someone if you don't like to walk by yourself. It makes it fun. And I think that's a great tip. And that's the reason why many people don't walk, because they want to walk with other people. But if you ask, you're going to find out that there are people who are just like you, even in your own family. No one say, that's the reason that I'm going to walk. I don't have anybody to walk with. And there goes jumping at you just jump at that chance to go walk. Yeah. So walk with someone. Even your pet. A lot of people have dogs. You walk with your dog. The dogs love the outdoors. And it doesn't matter to them how long you stay out there. They love it. Walk with them out there. Yes. So there you go. You have 3 tips already. Walk in short duration. Schedule your walk. And walk with someone or something if you have a pet. Then you can also explore new routes. That's why I don't walk the same place all the time. If you explore new routes, you're going to discover hidden gems in your neighborhood. For me, this was a hidden gem when I first found out this place. Hidden gem because you could come here every day and it's free. And they set it up for you to walk. And who doesn't like nature? Look at all these mosses hanging off the trees. Those are called, those are moss. Yeah. So when you walk around your neighborhood, you'll find hidden gems. That's a good reason. Go to walk. Go for a walk every day. Or as often as you can. Sometimes it's not possible to do it every day. But do it as often as you can. In about 5 minutes, I'm going to make that request that I'm asking. And I'm going to give that request throughout this walk. And I hope you guys will be able to help me with the requests. All right, so you got about 4 tips so far. Start small. Begin with short walks. That's the first tip. Next tip, schedule your walks. Plan it into your daily routine. The third tip, find a buddy. A family member, a friend, a pet. Walk with them each day. The fourth one, explore new routes and discover hidden gems in your neighborhood. You'll be surprised at what's in your neighborhood when you say, oh, I didn't know this was here. I didn't know that was there. Walking, because when you're driving, you don't see a lot of things. These nice blossoms. When you're driving, you miss a lot of things. I discovered that when I'm a passenger. I would say, I drive here every day. When did this building go up? How? Walking, when you walk, you discover hidden gems in your neighborhood. Yeah. And here's my request. And if you notice in my description, in my title, you see I have at joleisa. Joleisa are sisters, Joe and Lisa. Their channel is called Joleisa. They have not been posting for a while because they have experienced death of their sister, the passing of their sister. So here's my request to you. When you don't post often on YT, your views go down, your hours go down, your revenue goes down. Would you just go and watch one of their videos or more? But I would suggest that very last video that they posted, I think everyone should see that. So would you go ahead and before you leave me, just click on the link in the description and go ahead and watch a couple couple of their videos, but especially the last one. It's a video that everyone should watch, should see. And when you watch it, you'll understand why I say that. So that's my request of you. And I'll repeat this again so that those who come on later will hear it. So I'm talking about, oh, look at this tree. See this huge tree? Oh, they cut away some of the shrubs. Look at that. Massive. It is so wide, so huge. And here's some plants that you find in this community. That's one plant right there. Cypress maple swamp. Hammock right here. And this one is a pond. You find a lot of trees in the pond. A lot of flora. Yeah. So the tips. Start small. I recommend 20 minutes per day. That's the first tip. Start small. My second tip is for you to schedule your walks. If you don't schedule walking, it will never happen. So you have to be intentional. Schedule walk. Put it in your day. Maybe it's at the beginning of the day. Maybe it's in the middle or at the end. If you're working, for most people, it's at the end of the day. Some people can start at the beginning depending on what time they work. But I suggest you schedule your walk so that it be intentional. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, so schedule walks. Find a buddy, even your pet. Walk with someone if you don't like walking alone. Explore new routes. You'll be surprised at the hidden gems in your neighborhood. And the next tip, before I do that tip, let me repeat again the request that I'm asking. In my description, you see at joleisa. Joleisa is a YouTuber, is a YouTube channel of a pair of sisters, and they're twins, Joe and Lisa. Joe and Lisa just experienced the passing of their sister. They live in the UK, but their extended family members live in the US. So they have not been posting for quite a while. And you know, when you don't post a while on YT, your views go down, revenue goes down, your watch hours goes down, everything goes down. So would you be kind enough to help them out and watch a couple of their videos, especially the last video? There's a lot that we can learn from the last one that they posted. So my request to you is to help out Joe and Lisa. And you see the link there the description right on the title at Joe Lisa. You can just click on that and they would be really appreciate it. Just tell them how you're praying for them. Tell them, wish them your condolences. And you know how it is when if you have lost a loved one, how it is. So just go over there and encourage them. Watch a video and leave an encouraging word for them. All right, so the next tip that I would suggest is that you set distances or step goals. So make a walking challenge. You know, so they have these watches and apps now where you can track, you can do it on your phone. Track the number of steps you take, track your mileage. When you do that, it gives you motivation to walk. So set distance goals, whether it be steps or mileage. Track it, track them, and see how much you walk in a week. Yeah, when you stop, when you track, look at all these blossoms that fell off the tree. They fell off, and they're all over the ground. Yeah. So, yes, track your progress. It will give you motivation to walk. Look at the colors on the trees. You can tell it's fall, even those in the tropics are changing colors. It's beautiful. Pinkish orange. The water down here is low. Thank you for coming by. Please remember to leave a thumbs up if you don't mind. Here's another tip to get you walking. Why not try walking at moonlight? Take moonlight walks. So enjoy evening strolls. I would also say try it on the beach if you have a beach nearby. Moonlight strolls, evening strolls is very enjoyable. It's a lot of fun. So try that. Enjoying the flora. No matter how many times you walk here, you never see enough. Enjoy it all over again every time. Here are two other massive trees right next to each other. For those who have never seen this board, it shows some of the animals that are here. Screech owl. And this is the Spanish moss that I was showing earlier, hanging from the tree. It's a red-bellied woodpecker. This tree is a bald cypress tree. That's what I was just showing you. And down those things right there, cypress knees. There are a lot of them in here in the park. Raccoon is very popular here in this area. They're always walking through my garden. Then we have bobcats. Don't want to see one of those in the garden. No. This is a strap fern. It's plentiful in here. And the box turtle. They're in the water. So here's the bald cypress tree. And there are lots more. Here's another one here. They are so huge. Look at that. goes all the way up and across. The limbs fall wide. The trunks are huge. That's this the ball cypress. And see if we can find some cypress knees around. Looking for cypress knees. I see why they call it cypress knees. It look like knees. Serious and cypress knees. Not over here yet. So the last tip we talk about is walking, taking evening strolls when the moon comes out. That's a good tip. Another tip, stay hydrated. Bring water, maybe snacks. I would say fruits. Stay hydrated, especially if you're walking in the summer where it's hot. You have to stay hydrated. Don't want to pass out on your walks. So remember, take your water as you go, or maybe a little snack. So stay hydrated. These trees are, I think these are wild coffee. Yeah, wild coffee is going to be growing there. Here's another tip. Here's some more wild coffees. Another tip, dress comfortably. Wear loose clothing. Wear supportive shoes and layers if it's cold. So that tip, dress comfortably. Whatever makes you comfortable. Oh, look at these white ones. I guess that's one of the stages before it gets to coffee. It's wild coffee. So here's what it looks like before when it's blossoming. There's the blossom. It's beautiful. And then you get this. Or the white ones come before this. And then they turn, I think, black. Wild coffee. Yes, so I'm going to mention that important request that I'm asking. Please go help out Joe and Lisa and encourage them as they're mourning the loss of their sister, and they have not posted for a while because of that reason. So go ahead and watch a video or two, especially the last video. I would recommend you start with the last one. There's a lot that we can learn from that video, and that would save a life as well. Here's what the coffee looks like before it gets black. That color is another color. Yes, so help out Jolisa. Go to their channel, help them with their views, help them with their hours, help them with their revenue. Because when you don't post for a while, all of that drop. In fact, if you don't even post for a day, those things go down. The views, the revenue, the watch hours. So while they're mourning the loss of their sister, I would ask if you would help them out and watch their videos, and give them some encouraging words, let them know you're thinking about them, send them your condolences, Pray for them. Tell them you're praying for them. Look at these beautiful, the blossoms are so beautiful. So that they'll be encouraged and strengthened. So that's my request, that you go ahead and check out Joleisa's channel and help them out while they're mourning the loss of their sister, so that they can improve on their views, their watch hours, their revenue, because they haven't been able to post for a while, and they've traveled all the way from the UK to the US. That's where their extended family is living. And I don't until the funeral, and they won't be, I don't think, posting for a while. So help them out to increase their revenue and watch hours and views. Thank you. I know they will appreciate it. Yeah. So wear comfortable clothing when you're walking. And now, if you are, here's another very, very important tip. If you are walking early morning or late evening, wear reflective clothing. I can't tell you how many times I'm driving and people just walk out on the side of the road and you don't see them until it happens. Why? Because they're wearing dark clothing at night. You can't see pedestrians if they're wearing dark clothing at night. You don't see them until they step out into the traffic. So just think about that when you are walking. Wear reflective clothing so that you can be seen early morning or late evening. Yeah, and I'd suggest bikers do that too. If you're bicycling, make sure you have your reflective thing on the back of your bikes so people can see you. It's very important for your own life. And if you don't take precautions, it becomes disruptive for not just you, but for everyone involved. So wear reflective clothing early morning or late evenings when you're walking. Because you understand, many people have to walk late evenings because of their work schedule. Some people do it early in the morning because of the work schedule. So if you're not wearing reflective clothing, it becomes dangerous for you and for others. Yeah. I hope you'll be able to use some of these tips that I'm giving you for walking. Start small, schedule your walks, find a buddy, explore new routes that's in your neighborhood, track your progress, stay hydrated, wear comfortable clothing. And the last one I talked to you about is to wear reflective clothing if you're walking late evenings or early mornings. If you're walking before the sun comes up and you're walking after sundown, wear reflective clothing so that you can be seen by drivers and anybody else. Yeah, it's to protect your own life and those around you. Yes, so I hope you heard the request. I'm going to repeat the request. Notice I have on my title, at joleisa. Joe and Lisa are twin sisters. They're YouTubers. They've lost their sister. Now, Joe and Lisa are living in the UK. Their sister and the rest of the extended families are living in the US. So they have not been able to post for a while. Will you help them out by going to their channel and giving them a word of encouragement? Watch the videos, especially the last one. I'm recommending the last one first. And let them know you're thinking about them. and give them some words of comfort and encouragement so that their views, their revenue, and their watch hours will stay intact. I'm sure it's been dropping a lot because they have not been able to post for a while. So if you could be their brother's keeper and help them out in that way. It doesn't take long. The videos are not long at all, and you'll enjoy them. So let's help out each other in that way. Watch their videos, give them some encouraging words. That's at joleisa. It's right there on my description. Just click on it and help them out so that they can keep up their views, revenues, watch hours. And you'll learn something definitely, especially from the last video. That could save a life. And share the video as well. Share that last video. And they have reason to make that video. So what they're saying is from experience. Look at this tree. So let's help out each other when we can. It doesn't cost. All it does is takes your finger to click on the channel, leave a thumbs up, leave some encouraging words. It just needs your eyes and your fingers. That's all it needs. Not going to cost you anything. You just go ahead on joleisa and help them out as they mourn the loss of their sister. Help them to keep the channel going. Not a bit, since they are not home, they're far away from the UK, now in the US, taking care of the process of burying their sister. So the extended family, mother, siblings, nephew, nieces are here in the US. Give them a helping hand in that way. And you'll enjoy the videos as well. And you will enjoy them too. Yeah. So thank you for coming. And please remember to leave a thumbs up. And a comment would be appreciated too. Yeah, so dress comfortably, wear reflective clothing. Don't forget to carry your ID and your phone when you leave. You know, everybody has a phone these days. So carry your ID and your phone. You never know what could happen. You may need those. Your ID and your phone. When you're leaving the house, always take your ID and your phone with you. Yeah, look at this massive tree. Thank you for coming. Now, if there's no sidewalks where you're walking, walk facing the traffic. Because you need to see what is coming towards you. So if there are no sidewalks, walk facing traffic. That's one of the best advices I can give you. Walk facing traffic if there's no sidewalks. And a lot of people will say, I can't go for a walk because where I live, there are no sidewalks. I can understand that. Now just walk facing traffic and you'll feel much safer because you can see what's coming. Oh, that tree split. Look at right there. Oh. So it's gonna, when it falls, there'll be two pieces. Yeah, it split right up there. All these trees are native trees. They're native to Florida, and they're mostly ball cypress trees. And they're called ball for a reason, as you can see. Looking at the trunk, you see how they like strip all those are hanging off of it are moss. They call them mosses. And these are wild coffee. They're in the different stages, blossoms to green, then they turn red, then black. Wild coffee. A lot of it here. A lot of wild coffee. All the trees are blossoming in some stage. There's some stage or another. Yes. Now, when you're walking, there's something you need to do. Avoid distraction, especially if you're walking on the streets. Avoid distraction. It's not a good time to have headphones in because you need to be aware of your surroundings. So, having headphones, even if you have your phone, even if you're talking your phone, don't put on headphones. Be aware of your surroundings. So avoid distractions. Stay aware. Accidents happen because people are not aware of what's going on around them. So that's a tip. Avoid distractions and be aware of your surroundings. Mm-hmm. So those tips, I hope you've had at least maybe a dozen tips. I hope you'll be able to use some of them and start walking. Find someone who, like you, doesn't like to walk alone. That person might be right there in your family. Each of you will become accountable. When you have someone that you walk with, accountability kicks in. Because if you set a time, let's say you set 6 o'clock to walk, you know the other person is waiting for you at 6. So you're going to get ready to go. If not, if you don't have someone and you don't like to walk alone, you'll never walk. You'll never go walking and do no kind of exercise. No. So I hope you enjoy those tips and you can use some of them. And my request, please, if you do nothing else, just go ahead and click on Joleisa and show them some love. Watch a couple of videos so they can keep their channel going while they mourn the loss of their sister. Thousands of miles away from home. Help them out and click Joleisa. They're twins. If you don't know, they're twins. Live in the UK. Their sister and the rest of the extended family live in the US. And so they had to fly down. And they were in the US already 3 months before during the summer. But now they had to fly back to come and take care of their beloved sister. So show them some love. Tell them you're thinking about them. Pray for them and let them know that you're praying for them. Give them some words of comfort and encouragement. Just treat them the way that you would like to be treated if you were in the same situation. Yeah, just think of it in that way. How would you like to be treated if you're in that situation? treat them in the same way. Help them to keep their channel going. And so that they don't have to think about that, but they're thinking about the loss of their sister. Okay? I would appreciate that, and I know that they would too. Yeah. So go over there and give them some love. It's a beautiful day right here now. It's breezy. I wish you could hear the leaves rustling in the wind. And there's no sun, because of course the trees cover the sun, and the clouds covering the sun. And I'm going to go upstairs before I leave so you can take a look at what it looks like from the top. Mhm. Thank you for coming. Thank you for remembering your thumbs up. And please leave a comment. I would certainly appreciate it. And remember to go ahead and check out Joleisa's channel. Watch a couple of videos, especially the last one. That would certainly be of help to them. Going upstairs. Look at all this moss hanging off the trees. So there's moss. I bet you the birds don't have any problems making nests. Not in here. They have ready-made nests waiting for them. They can just grab what they want and make them nest very quickly. So much. Wow. They're so low, I'm even walking in them. Mm-hmm. Here they are, moss. I call it nature's bird's nest. Thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Mika. Mika, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your thumbs up. I don't know if you heard my request though. Um, I'm going to ask that if you notice I have at joleisa on the description, Joe and Lisa, if you don't know who they are, you probably know. They are twins, and so their channel is called joleisa. They live in England, but their sister, who lives in the US, passed away. And so they've not been able to post for quite a while. And so I usually know when you don't do that on YT, your hours go down, your revenue goes down, your watch hours, revenue, your views. So if you could be kind enough to just go ahead and watch a couple of their videos, especially the last one. The last one will give you an idea of why they made it. It'll be very helpful. It could save a life. So if you could just go ahead and help them out, I know they would appreciate it. Just give them words of encouragement. Tell them that you're praying for them. Give them some comforting words. They have to leave all the way from England to come down to take care of that. So when you leave here, if you don't mind, just go ahead and click that link at Joleisa and show them some love. I thank you so much for coming. Appreciate you stopping by, and thank you for your thumbs up as well. Okay? Thank you, Mika and family. Yeah. So check out Joleisa's channel. Yeah, I gave about 12 tips for walking. And while I'm at the end of the video, I'm going to repeat some of them. And what a very important one is, if you're walking late evening or early morning, make sure you wear reflective clothing. Yeah, it's very important. If you're walking where there are no sidewalks, walk facing traffic. Because when you can see what's coming at you, it's better. It's safer. Oh, you've connected to them over 2 years now. Yeah. Or show them some love and so they can increase their watch hours and their views. And yeah, I kind of figure you knew them. Yeah. But right now they are mourning the loss of their sister, and they can't really post anything. They haven't been doing it for a while. So thank you for that. I know they would appreciate it. And if you could share the video, the last one, especially that last video, if you could share it, that would be great. It could save a life. I believe it will save a life. Those who listen to it. Yes, Mika, thank you so much. I hope you and your family are doing well. And I pray that you will all have a successful day, a productive one, a blessed one. And as you are blessed, we bless others. Yes. So thank you again for coming. Let me always talking about these moss on this tree. These trees have a lot of moss. And I know those birds are very happy to see them because they can use them to make nests. Yeah. So this is a nature forest preserve. It's a nature preserve. You're doing okay. Very good. Good to hear that. I'm glad. Yes, because not everybody is, doing okay. So when we can say we're doing okay, we have to thank God. Blessings. These are some palm trees in the area. All these trees here are native to Florida. All the trees, every single one. There are no invasive ones here. There are lots of birds here too. You're about to get some rain. Yes, yes, yes. It's supposed to be rain. You're gonna be getting rain for a few days because the system is gonna sit right over the island, and they're talking about then it's coming up to Florida. So we are not out of it. The place is beautiful. Yes, it is. Very beautiful place. Love to come here and walk. And you see the trees that make the canopy overhead. So the sun don't come down. And you can come here any time of the day, and it's just nice and cool. A very good place to walk. Yeah. But I hope you stay safe, you know, as the rains come down. Just stay safe and encourage your family members to do the same. These are wild coffee. There are a lot of wild coffee in here. They're all in different stages from blossoming to seeds. Oh, here's some of the seeds right here. Kind of turn red, and eventually they all get turned black. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, here's blossom here, and then the seeds like here. So it goes through about 4 different stages. They say wild coffee. I don't know much about coffee, so I'm thinking it's not edible. You can drink it. I don't know. Here's where it's turning black right here. Thank you all for coming. I'm going to repeat the request that I have. If you notice on my description, I have at joleisa. Joleisa are twins, Joe and Lisa. They have a channel as well. And so they're mourning the loss of their sister. Joe and Lisa live in the UK, but their sister, mother, all the rest of the extended family live here in the US. And one of their sisters passed away. So they've not been able to post a while. And so I'm going to ask if you would just go watch some videos and help them to improve their views, their revenue, their watch hours. I know they will appreciate it. So let's, surprise them and help them to keep their channel going while they think about and the loss of their loved one. And the loved one is not even going to be buried here in the US. So that's another journey they have to take. So they won't have time to post for a while. So just be kind to them and show them your love. Watch your video, tell them you're thinking about them, give them some encouraging words. Just treat them the way that you would want to be treated. Yes, thank you, Mika, for that love. Yes, give them some love. Treat them the way that you would want to be treated, so that they can feel the love. They can feel the love. And that's what people need when they are mourning. They need to feel love, feel hope, because they're a very close knit family. And when we lose someone that we really love, it hurts. But when we have others around us who, encourage and comfort. Hello? Good morning. It really helps when others can give encouraging words. So help out Joe and Lisa. You just click on the link, watch especially the last video. I'm recommending that. I share that one. Watch that last video. It could save a life. And they have very good reasons for making that. So watch the last one. If nothing else, if you don't have the time, just watch that last video they made. And you'll like it. And you like it, then subscribe too. So give them some love in that way. I really appreciate everybody coming by. Thank you so much. And that's really what I wanted to do, was to encourage others to check out Joleisa's channel while I give you some tips for walking. And if you not heard the tips, just go back and check out the beginning of the video, and you'll hear at least a dozen tips that I've given about why it's important, the things you should do while you walk. And I'm praying that all of you will have a good day. You'll have a successful day, Lord, and that all will be well. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your thumbs up. And I pray that God will be with you, and whatever you do, make sure you take Him with Him. Because with Him, all things are possible. Without Him, we can do nothing. Thank you so much. And I'll see you again next time, either on a walk or somewhere in the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. Bye. Bye, Mika. Amen. Thank you. Bye.